Hello, welcome to Fernando's Comedy Hour here on the Sunset Strip at Deaf Noodle Studios. We're here with our special guest. We got Mr. Felix.
Felix
Keener from Russia.
Yay.
And our co-host, Che Espejo here. Elizabeth couldn't be with us today. She's got, personal things going on. Wish her the best. I hope you're doing good and everything comes out all right. Felix Keener.
You can people call me Kiner. It's fine.
But Keener.
K-I-N-E-R if you want to find me on Instagram.
How does your mom and dad say it?
It's
Keener,
and it's Felix.
Felix. You say it almost like in Spanish, right?
Yeah, it is.
Felix Keener. Keener. And what does Keener mean?
Something Jewish. I don't know.
What does it mean?
I don't know. It's made.
The bread will rise.
It can be like maybe like a
levnini in the bread.
Violin player or something like that.
Oh, you're a violin player.
I'm not, but my name maybe.
But you could be though.
It's kind of like in Hebrew. It's a violin.
Oh, nice. You're a violinist.
You're
a fiddle. You like the fiddle.
The fiddle on
there you go. Felix. Hey, that guy's name was Felix. Fiddle on the roof.
So how do you pronounce it again?
Is it? No,
Felix?
Tuvia. His name was Tuvia.
Tuvia?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Never mind.
wait. It's Felix?
Felix.
Yeah.
So you say E-X.
Felix.
Felix.
Navidad.
Felix, right? Yeah, Felix. My uncle's name is Felix.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, cool. It's cool. It's one of my best uncles, man. I just gotta get along.
That's what's up.
One cool uncle, man.
We are cool uncles. That's who we are.
That's right.
My sister had 3 girls, and I'm the coolest.
You're the coolest?
We don't see each other a lot. She's in Israel.
Oh.
But I'm a cool dad.
You're cool. How many kids do you have?
One.
Only
9
one?
9 years old boy.
Oh, 9-year-old boy?
Yeah.
Nice. Cool, huh? Still like at 9 years old, they still like you.
Oh, they love me.
They still like dad.
Loves me.
Yeah.
We love each other. We are like this.
Wait till he's 13. He starts getting friends.
It's fine.
Move out. Let him out.
I've been through it myself.
You know what? I think that's why parents back in the days, the kids would move out at 13 and 14.
That's why.
It's like, this guy's an asshole. Get out of here.
Yeah.
Time for a new one.
I don't know. My mom, she's like, now I just got my divorce paper.
Okay.
And she's
recently divorced.
Yeah, I'm divorced. We've been together.
Ladies, if you guys, you're single.
Yeah, I'm single, and me and my mom, we had a talk like, what's next?
Right.
Who's the next lady?
Wow.
And
already?
Hey, you know what's up? They want more kids.
Oh yeah, the grandmas want more kids.
Yeah, it's never enough. So
what did you tell them?
Listen, it's all. She's like,
Nana wants more kids.
Listen, she said, the next she needs to be like 10 years younger than you.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm like 48.
That's perfect.
Right?
Okay.
But like, I don't,
What's wrong? Robert De Niro is 80. He's having kids still.
But like all my friends and girlfriends, they're like in their 40s, 45, 40. They're like past, kids' age.
So find a woman with kids already.
Marry
a divorce.
Be the most likely scenario.
Mom.
Yeah. That way you don't, that way, listen, the dad takes care of all the financial part. You sleep with a wife. That's it.
You're right. But my mom, she wants new
new
kids,
babies, little baby. Yeah, they're cute.
One is not
when you don't have to take care of them.
Yeah.
You know why they want them is because they don't have to take care of them. That's why.
Yeah.
They spend a day with grandma and that's it. Grandma sends them back.
Is your mom like looking to like? I don't know if it's a Russian thing, but like I know a lot of Croatians, and it's kind of like if at a certain set of time, somebody doesn't find like if my friend for example, he couldn't find a wife, so at some point his mom found him a wife in Croatia, so she like sort of kind of arranged something because she didn't want to wait for him to marry some American woman, and it didn't look like it was happening.
I've been on dates that my mom set up for me.
And what do you think? They work out or no?
No, like very short.
Are you compatible with a girl?
Yeah. I'm easygoing. I'm very easygoing. So, but stuff.
I mean, are you ready to get back, or you just want to?
No.
You want to live
I'm very happy with my lonely self.
Right, you like it, right?
I love it so much. It's been a good, mostly good 14 years. The last 2 years, like pandemic thing, got stuff crazy.
Is that what split you guys up? Was the pandemic?
Yeah. How did the pandemic affect the relationship?
I think a lot of anxiety brought a lot of like stuff out.
Living together, being together for so long, such a long time.
It's just kind of a like we drifted like in many things. So we just couldn't coexist anymore. So she moved. Like she suddenly the LA wasn't the place for her. So she
wanted to move out.
She moved into mountains. She now like lives
a very
remote place.
Really?
Wow. Tiny place.
Now, and she's Russian too. Back in her homeland, was she from like a small town?
No. She was like
from the city?
very close to Moscow. She's a Moscow girl.
Oh, okay. She was.
But like things shook up.
Okay.
Like now the city is hostile. She loved it here, but now it's
the
very
homelessness.
hostile. Everything is scary. Everything.
Yeah.
More
it seems more
hyper.
scarier, right?
It seems that's how you. I don't see LA. I see LA as a place for opportunities. For fun, for
expensive. It's gotten really expensive.
Listen, we rent here forever, so it's not as expensive. If I would move out,
then you would, right?
Yeah. So and the kid gets the best education free.
Right, Hollywood.
Good schools.
A lot of good schools. A lot of temples around here.
Yeah, I'm not.
You go to temple or no?
No.
You're not religious.
I'm a friend with religious, but I work with the temples.
Okay.
A lot, but I'm not a religious.
No, you're not religious. No. Okay, that's cool.
I love the identity part. I love the holidays.
Sure.
But
it's like a million holidays.
It's coming.
Yeah, you got Passover, you got Yom Kippur,
Rosh Hashanah. Then you have Yom Kippur. Then you have Hanukkah. Yeah.
Hanukkah.
It's fun.
It's fun. It's fun to get $2 gifts. It's great.
Listen,
hey, the chocolate candy, the chocolate coins are the best.
Man. My son loves them.
Yeah, he loves.
Yeah. He gets a lot.
You play the dreidel?
Dreidel. It's a
very fun.
Overrated toy.
Well, my kid beats me with that. He beats me. Yeah, he makes all the money. But we play with real money.
Oh, nice.
So I put all the change in a cup, and then we'll play. And then he always beats me with my money.
You should open a casino.
Yeah, I think so.
Like with a, I have a new joke. I have like a bunch of jokes about Trader Joe's.
Do you?
Yeah. And
we're out of time, ladies and gentlemen.
Okay, I'm sorry.
No, I'm kidding. Go ahead, let's hear some.
So I have a joke about for Hanukkah, Trader Joe's rename it for 8 days. Dreidel Joe's.
Dreidel jokes. That's pretty good. But was anybody offended by that?
Why would they? It's a nice, very innocent. I'm a very
very innocent. That's a good.
I'm a very clean.
That's a very good joke. I like that.
That's a pretty non-threatening.
Yeah,
well, you think, right?
No.
There's always a cuckoo out there. There's always a wacko out there.
I'm a nice Jewish boy, so everybody's like chill.
Yeah, that's a good. The Dreidel
Joe's.
So you've been doing comedy for how long? For a year.
A year.
After
you started doing comedy after you got divorced.
Well,
So let me ask you something. Were you holding those jokes in all that time?
No, not necessarily. I wrote a bunch of jokes, just like in my imaginary stage in my mind.
Okay.
But never like maybe once I thought about it. When I pass, I see open mics. It's like, but like 2 years ago, I got split with my wife. I went to my cousin in New York. And to spend some time with her, and she married to a comedian.
Oh, really?
Yeah, to a New York comedian, just like us, doing mics, doing little shows here and there. And he's like, "You coming with me to open mic?"
Nice.
And we went to the Grizzly Pear.
I've never been in New York. So.
It's one of those on the cellar.
Okay.
And I did the mic, and it was like the best. Like it's better than sex kind of experience.
How many minutes?
Like 5.
Longer than sex too. 5 minutes. That's
Much longer.
all right. So awesome, man. So you found your voice there, huh? You say this is what I want to do.
Not necessarily. I'm still finding the voice.
Right, but I mean, you found that you said this is what I want to do. I would love to do
It's
this.
just something. Listen, first of all, it's something to do. You know,
Yes.
when you get divorced, you suddenly find yourself with 0 things to do
Right.
because you have no friends.
That's true.
You have,
Yeah.
you have
You've pretty much
nothing.
given up everything else, and then
It's like just literally you're so absorbed in another person. You have this little family of 3,
Yes.
and that's all you do. You work a little. You spend the, and then suddenly when it's all gone, it's
Yeah.
very quiet in the
Yeah.
apartment. So I was like, fuck it, and I started doing those open mics. Luckily, there was a plenty.
Well, that's how I met you here. I met you, right? This is where I met you here.
Mm-hmm.
We were doing there was an open mic, and then that's how.
It was fun. Yeah, and since then I've done a bunch of cool places here. I'm doing shows once in a while. Not, I'm kind of like a single father because the kid he's with me most of the time. So I can't do as much as others,
Right.
like a young people, single people.
Sure. Yeah. Of course.
But for me, it's not about stage. I don't have a dream of doing like big shows and stuff like that. This is my dream.
oh, okay.
This is I'm talking to people, meeting other people,
Oh, great.
collaborating, and once in a while they invite you to the shows, they invite you to
Yeah.
podcasts.
That's what happens.
Like it's and I'm different now. A year ago, like about like a year before, I had a birthday, like in July.
That was your birthday?
Yes, usually every year I have a birthday.
I mean, usually,
it's
yeah.
it's
No, you're from July. July was your birthday. Well, happy
in
birthday, dude.
Thank you, brother. And
48, huh?
48, yeah. And a year ago, if I had like a party, I think I had like a 0 people to call.
It'd be you by yourself with a cupcake.
I would be. I went to my parents to so it wasn't as hard.
It wasn't as sad.
But this year, a year of comedy, I gained so many friends, and I've done a roast of myself
Oh, really?
with a bunch of people, comics that I call dear friends.
Oh, nice.
So like my now my life is fuller. My life is.
Cool.
I wake up with a smile. I write jokes. I right now next week we
It's like you just got out of jail or something.
You can say that. I don't want to say like my marriage was a jail, except like a very uncomfortable last 2 years. Yeah, maybe like a year and a half. But it was lovely. She is a lovely person, and we got really like us into each other really well, like too much.
Right, yeah, that could happen. I mean, I've been married 23 years, and there's some times where we have some tense moments. We're like, fuck, I don't know if we can recover from this.
Yeah.
Where we've gotten in fights where, sometimes couples, but I think you need that. You couples can't be perfect all the time.
Have you ever come across some couples that say, "Oh, we never fight"?
No, those guys are like,
Yeah,
yeah, right,
it's like you're not
liars.
talking to each
Like you guys
other.
are gonna. I'll give this couple a month before they break up.
Yeah, yeah.
Because fighting, I mean, it's normal to fight because it's, it happens. I mean, like I said, my wife and I, we fight. There's sometimes we're like, geez. I'm like, I don't know if we're gonna come back.
I know.
from
Sometimes
this.
you joke with me. It's like, oh, I think we're getting divorced.
I think that sometimes.
Isn't
But hey, I'm still there. So,
yeah.
so my
show
key
up.
still works when I come home. So I'm like, all right, I'm good for today.
I can't compare. Right. I'm just sitting here, and it was a wonderful year.
Yeah. I bet.
But it was wonderful before. Too,
Better.
It was. Can't say better or not. I like myself better now.
Okay. You like who you are now.
I love it. I love how
Comedy's made it definitely changed your life.
Yeah.
I think just that alone, you're living the dream. Really, just if you're just happy with what you're doing.
Yeah, when
and you get up and you look forward to getting up.
I think the freedom of being able to do more stuff because marriage is consuming. It consumes your life pretty much. Because you go to work, you have to come home, pick up the kids, or you know, you got to have dinner with the wife and kids, you know.
I loved it.
It was great.
Enough for me.
Okay, you were happy there.
Yeah, I was like,
yeah, most guys are. I think
I don't want anything else. I don't want to.
That's weird. It's funny because I think most guys are. They're content, and women hate that.
Maybe. Like, we had the like. It was
not. I mean,
it
it's
was
not
lovely all around. But
right.
But now it's me, 48,
right.
doing this, doing comedy, being very creative. I mean,
that dreidel joke is awesome. That dreidel joke.
Like
you want to come up with that if you were married?
I wouldn't think in this
yeah,
way.
right? You wouldn't be thinking like this.
Yeah. Now
that joke would have never been born, dude.
And look at us.
Look at
the world
we're here.
right now. Richer.
Do you ever think you were going to be talking to a Mexican guy and an Argentinian guy here at the studio doing a podcast?
Never in my life.
Right? And look at life. Life's funny, isn't it? Life.
Yeah. If somebody would say, would you trade this conversation for a marriage of 14 years? I would say yes, of course.
You would?
Yes.
You would go back to marriage?
No, it's now there's like about 2 years passed since our separation, and things are like calm. Like I have a rhythm. I have a wonderful rhythm of me caring for my kid and doing the school thing, and he's very he's completing me in that. Like I don't feel like that part of me is missing.
Well, that's great.
Like a lot of people, they struggle with like. I want like a kid, which is it can fuck you, fuck with your mind.
Yeah, you know, a lot of people that always want. It's like they're never happy. They always want something else. It's like they're never.
That's what I'm trying to teach my son. I was like, always stop wanting things.
Yeah, stop wanting.
Once you
things.
like, if you want to be a happy person, stop
wanting things. Yeah,
wanting is the only thing. Is sometimes. He would be upset over things that he didn't know that existed, right? He would have like a when he was younger, he would get this toy, like a tiny, when you go to a birthday, you get the goodie bag.
Yeah, the goodie bag, yes.
And it's all like plastic, and he plays with the thing, and it breaks, and he cries.
Oh, okay.
And I was like, dude, exactly 10 minutes ago, you didn't have it.
Right.
You were happy. Yeah. And now you're unhappy. So like as soon as it's gone, as soon as it breaks, just stop wanting that. and he kind of like he gets into that kind of
but remember, you're a kid, man. You love toys, right? Toys and candy.
At some point, and now he's 9, so he's obsessed with Roblox.
Roblox?
Roblox is like a computer game.
Yeah, that's right. Kids are into computers. That's all they do, man. Yeah.
So it's place where they interact with each other too.
Yeah, do you think that's healthy though? I mean, too much of that?
I love it. Yeah, I never limit him unless he's like I try to let him self-regulate.
Okay.
I try, because I don't want to be that kind of a very helicoptery.
No, you're right. That's true, but I think your kids need to go out and play and like physical sports. Yeah, with their friends. I mean, my son does the same thing. He's on that video game. He can stay in there for 6 hours and play video games.
He can.
Yeah, easy, no problem.
No problem.
But then again, I'll be on my TikTok for 3 or 4 hours. I'm like, listen, I don't watch. We were just talking about. I don't watch TV anymore. I watch fucking my phone. I just watch.
No, I watch a bunch of TikTok videos and
or like
then
YouTube.
He sends them to me.
Like right now, like I'm watching YouTube videos right on how to fix, how to fix a house, how to do this. Like learn new skills, right? You can learn a couple things on YouTube. But most of my time is consumed or watching or just doing something else.
Sometimes I know so many things that I don't need. Like the wheels for the trains.
Yeah,
I know how they make them.
You know how they make them?
Right? I don't know why. I don't need it.
How they're made?
But I know how they take the big steel, they pound, they bam, bam. Then they bring something, and
it's pretty cool though.
But I know it now, and I don't need to know it. I don't. I need to know how to make money. I don't know. I need much, but this I know.
Yeah.
We don't need that.
To learn that.
We don't need so much. But we do, and it's fine. It's fine.
Yeah, I think I had this.
I love watching that.
It was called like I think it was called The Art of Seeing or Using Your Eyes, and it was basically a book that was into chapters in the stuff that you didn't really care to know about.
Mm-hmm.
But it was interesting because it's like it gives you a perspective on things. Because when you think about grass, you just think just grass, grass is grass. But if you looked into grass, there are so many different variations of grass and kind of grass. And it's just like those things you take for granted, or like even like a map, or like how a map is made.
Yeah.
And it's just what goes into making a map and how maps were made before and what they were based
I'm
on.
a nerd for that stuff.
But I mean, it was just the whole book was about it. The author was just basically saying this would be like mundane stuff that you would like not even think about.
Right. Well, speaking of grass,
but if you actually stop and take a look at it, it's like it's interesting because it's like, again, there's so much more out in the world that you don't pay attention to. If you stop and look at it, it's like
it's like people like listen. When I was in Ohio, right in the morning, I was driving it back to the airport, and the conversation is all about grass. It was about grasses and the different grasses, and what you can do to this grass is different grass. And I was like, wow, there's a radio station dedicated to grass.
Yeah.
And like there's people that want to, there's always a community of people that are interested in that kind of stuff. Like,
or even like I'm really fascinated by like conspiracy theorists, like or like flat earthers. Like that really fascinates me because it's just obviously on the face of it, I think flat earth is based off of a total misunderstanding of science in general, but it fascinates me that there's a group of people that actively are engaged in trying to prove this really insane theory that the earth is flat. It's just like this subculture.
What do you think?
They have their own language.
They have flat, or you think it's
no, it's not flat. And I told I told you we drifted a little bit. Me and my wife.
Yeah,
it's one of those.
You drifted because she went.
She spent too much on YouTube and.
I see.
I don't want to say more, but it's one of the reasons we're not together.
Okay, so maybe we should change the subject, huh?
No, it's fine. I brought
listen,
it up.
Felix, we don't want to drift.
No.
Listen, we don't want to drift apart here either.
We're doing good.
We're doing great.
We're doing great. I enjoy it. But to the grass part, we needed that. We need that kind of a very detailed information long ago when we were like in the forest. We needed that big memory of catalog of things. Oh, we can eat that grass,
right?
But we cannot eat this flower or whatever.
Yeah.
Right?
So back in Russia, you how old were you when you came here?
I came here. So first we moved to Israel. I was 15.
You were 15.
And when 25, I moved here.
Oh, so you spent 10 years in Israel.
10 years.
Where you live in the city or the farm?
No, it's city. Yeah, never farm.
In Russia too, no farm.
City,
you live in the city.
Yeah.
A lot of farms, and I noticed a lot of farmers in Russia. They live like people in Mexico,
Well,
very humble.
We're all the same.
Very. That's what I'm saying. Very similarities. Very humble. Very family oriented.
People try to paint us like as different people. Everybody, they're all the same. Same needs, same emotions.
Yes, of course.
People come and they become whatever they are. Like a Russian will come to Mexico. In 5 minutes, he will be Mexican.
That's right. He'll be speaking Spanish.
He will be speaking. He will fall in love with a girl.
And they'll nickname him. And you know what? And the Mexicans will nickname him El Ruso.
El Ruso.
El Ruso.
Yeah. The famous Trotsky. He one of the revolutionaries.
Yeah, he spent time with.
He went to Mexico.
I think that he got killed in Mexico,
He
didn't
got killed. Stalin.
They shot him.
Wow.
No, they didn't shot him. They killed him with the ice pick.
Oh, really?
A guy came from behind when he was writing, and it
whacked him. Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yes.
I didn't know that.
Yeah, it's a thing. Yeah.
He spent time with Diego Rivera.
Diego Rivera, his wife.
His wife. What was her name?
Frida.
Frida Kahlo. Yeah, the chick.
Yeah, and they had.
She was Jewish too, by the way.
She was.
Yeah, her dad was Jewish. Oh, her dad was Jewish.
It's fine.
Yeah, but she was half Jewish.
Nice.
Yeah, because a lot of Jewish people migrated to Mexico City.
Yeah.
And there's another one, Monterrey.
Yeah.
Big Jewish community in Mexico, thriving too. I don't know if you noticed, but in Mexico there's a lot of.
But you know what's funny?
Wasn't there like there's there was a large like German community.
Oh yeah, a lot of Germans, a lot of.
I mean, that's why you have that.
That's in Argentina.
Huh? Well, Argentina too. Yeah,
Argentina.
That's
Yeah.
all the Nazis.
Yeah, there's a lot. Yeah, a lot of Nazis went over there.
You know what? I was in Israel, and one of my I was working in a construction. I was building for a couple of years. I was building elevators.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and one of the guys I work with was from Mexico.
In Israel.
Yeah, he was.
There's a lot of Mexicans in Israel.
He was Mexican Jew.
A lot of
who immigrated to Israel, and his name was Diego. And he was the most Mexican looking dude I ever saw. He had he was more Mexican looking than you are.
But did his yarmulke look more like a Mexican hat?
He wasn't wearing that, but he was like a big dude, like.
Did it look like a little Mexican hat?
He didn't have nothing, but he has this mustache, like a mustache with you know, like it's so weird.
Yeah.
He has nothing here. There's nothing grows here in the middle.
Right.
Oh yeah,
starts here and
just curls.
have this like this. Nothing grows. It's not like he would shave it.
Oh,
but it's so Mexican. So like it's seriously, how would a Jew would like?
Mexicans, we're everywhere, man.
We're amazing.
Yeah.
I think it's the first Mexican I ever saw.
Really? Have you ever been to Mexico?
I've been yes. I've been to what's Cancun, Tulum.
Cancun, the tourists. Yeah. Shout out to Mexico, by the way. Cancun's awesome.
I loved it. Tulum was amazing. I loved the pyramids. I went to see the pyramids. It was beautiful. And you know the pyramids. What's the place? At least like 2 hours, even more.
Well, I went to Cancun.
Something like something cool.
I went to Cancun. I was over there, and then I forget the name. But
there's like a 4 hours drive. There's a big, very famous place where the pyramids are, right? And
in Mexico City?
No, not Mexico City. It's in.
Oh, you went to the cenotes.
Cenotes.
The water, the beautiful blue aqua, like.
It's amazing.
Yeah, isn't it? Did you jump in the water?
I jumped in the water.
It's weird feeling, isn't it?
It's like you're weightless. You like. But let me tell you about the pyramids, right? So there was a beautiful like a resort beside the pyramids, because I thought like I can go there by bus with all the tourists.
Yeah,
I'll get there, but when all the tourists are there, it's gonna be kind of like not as magical, right?
Yeah. Right.
So I'm gonna stay at the resort, which was just a hotel. Like it was nice, very beautiful, with the peacocks walking around. And I'll wake up early. I'll be an hour or two before everybody arrived. Right. And that's what I did. Woke up at like 6 o'clock. I went there at 7 o'clock, and I was wandering there by myself. And like taking in before anybody came, and there's a dude came, and he's like, "You cannot be here."
Oh, really?
And he was like in the fake police, like
security,
fake police.
Yeah. And he's like, "I'm gonna give you a ticket for $25."
Oh, so he was trying to get you for money.
So I gave him $25. He left me alone. And I'm pretty sure he was not nobody. Like,
he just bought a suit.
I was like, I was so willing to give him that $20,
and he left you alone.
And
you know, it's weird. You know the Mayan, right? The transcripts. You know who decoded them was a Russian, because the Russian dialect and the Mayan, it was so similar.
No. So
I'm wrong on that.
It was.